Lovely place. If you were out here in a car, you would stop and have a little walk. Find a lovely place to walk through these woods, I guess. Interesting. I'll go around. Alright. Probably don't expect to see too many people come down these roads. That's Calimoto for you. Taking you the road less travelled. I think I ought to get an endorsement from Calimoto at this rate. All the endorsements I'm giving them. Anyway, there's another person now walking from where to where. Gosh, that is one heck of a walk wherever you're going from, love. Gosh, just taking the kids for a walk. Get some fresh air. Lovely. That's what I love about this place. People are so healthy around here. Good lifestyle. Like speaking to my sister about a relative. She said she's not even that old. She's only 86. That's pretty old in my book. Anyway, yeah, she said no, but her mum was, you know, like 98 or something. Anyway. I'm a walker. You're just out walking. I wonder where you're going somewhere. Just pretty town after pretty town, basically. It's very, very lovely. An occasional couple of kilometres, maybe 5 kilometres of sort of roads without towns. And then more towns, but they're all very pretty. That fantastic cycle lane, if you are a cyclist. Really enjoy that. So some sort of big estuary here. We're going alongside some pretty water. Til Salg, that's for sale. Another one, Til Salg. Another one. I thought that's quite a popular place to live. Quite a nice place for a holiday home too. There's the water there. I've been cutting and crossing over and under the motorway for quite a lot actually. And get all these cars come behind me for a bit, in front of me for a bit, and then they all just dive off onto the motorway junction. There's me just like tootling along on these beautiful roads. And I'm thinking, if you're not in a rush, and you don't just need to get from A to B and you've done it like all your life, but actually you just want to enjoy the journey. Wow. These other roads are just beautiful. And like I say, they are a bit, you know, you're kind of tacking like you're in a boat. You're tacking. To go forward, you go left and right and left and right. A little bit. That is kind of how it feels to make progress. So yes, you're not going as far in the same distance, definitely. Well, it's 2 or 3 times the time. If you go motorway versus winding, which is what I've done. You know, I'm on the winding. It literally is at least double, if not 2.5 times the time. God, it's so much more lovely. It's actually really nice. That must be a wood mill. That smell of freshly sawn timber. It's really lovely actually. This chap in front of me, he seems to be going the exact same way I am. Maybe he's a biker in disguise. Been behind him for a little while, but I think I'm going to lose him in the next couple of minutes. I just have a feeling. There we go.
Follow the road for 5 kilometers.
He's off. And I'm not. Cheerio. So in another national park, and having just gone past the timber yard, I've now gone past some people burning timber, and that's another lovely smell. Stream there, absolutely lovely. There might even be a little watermill there. Super, super, super pretty. Holbeck Commune. And all these bins there, I mean, I think we might have a lot of bins. They've got bins for metal, paper, plastic, cardboard, food, general waste. Very little in general waste because they recycle so much. And these ones just a reminder of what you're doing. Not telling you off, just letting you know, letting you make an informed decision. So I remembered what I was going to say, which was that just about why I wanted to stop. Two reasons. One, I think it's good to stop after a couple of hours. I've been going, I think now, a couple of hours, waiting for Calimoto to tell me. She normally says, you've been on the road now for more than an hour, you've been on the road now for more than 2 hours, whatever. So that's coming up shortly, I imagine, in the next few minutes. And the other thing is, I want to see where I am in relation to the big bridge that goes on to the island of Funen, which is the middle island of the Denmark, big island. That's the massive bridge. It's going to be several kilometers long, I think. It's pretty windy again today, so it might be a little challenging going across that bridge, but I definitely want to go across that bridge because I didn't do that 1 hour of Amsterdam. But I don't know exactly how far it is. After we've got through there onto Funen, the plan is to stop in Odense, which is where Hans Christian Andersen's house is, and apparently very, very pretty. I've been to Funen before, many years ago. Stay there, have some lunch, and then carry on down to where I'm staying for the night. Stop. That's the only thing about Calimoto taking you on the back roads. She don't really take you past places to stop. I have got water and a banana and a snack in the bag in the back top box, so I might just stop and do that and stretch my legs a little bit because they're getting a little bit tight now. Any worries about traffic? My brother-in-law said, "Oh, I don't think you should leave at 8. It'll be really busy on the roads." I don't think he realises the roads I was taking. I haven't really seen a lot of traffic. Nothing by city standards, anyway. I think this will have to be my stop. It's not very exciting place to stop. It's just by the side of the road, but it's enabled me to just stretch my legs. I'm going to have a little banana and some water in a minute. And I've just actually gone on to Waze to have a look at how far it is to this bridge, and it's the best part of an hour still. So it's it's quite far. So I'm glad I'm having this few minutes stop here. I'll get back on the bike in a minute. Might actually turn it off. Didn't really want to turn it off, but I think I need to. Let's just pause that for a moment. Pause. Yeah, that's a bit horrendous. The roads just keep giving. That decision was based on the road surface. It's a shame what you miss. I was just coming up to a roundabout, and from in front of me to my left, a biker came round on a trike. Was it? No, it's a sidecar actually. It wasn't a trike, it was a sidecar. And he was on two wheels as he came round the roundabout, but he still waved at me. Oh, I wish I'd caught it on film. Anyway, I didn't. Never mind. So at some point, not yet probably another half hour or so, I'm forced to go onto a motorway. In order to go across this massive bridge, you have to go onto the motorway to go over the bridge. So that'll happen at some point. And I think I just got a first glimpse of some towers for the bridge. Just over that hill there. I don't think you can see them on the action camera. That potentially really far in the distance over there, and it is a little misty in the distance as well, but there is potentially what looks like, if it's not bridge towers, then it's just a very high crane or something. But they are, what is that? Must be, I don't know if I can see 20 kilometres, but it looks like 10 or 15 kilometres away probably. If I can see that far, maybe it's 10 kilometres away. Anyway, as we get closer, no doubt it'll become clearer. It could just be that I'm seeing some pylons and mistaken them for bridge towers. So as I say, it's a bit misty in the distance over there. It's also windy still. Actually, a little bit. I think I'm actually shivering. It's actually that cold. Even though it's officially 9 degrees, it really feels really cold. I'm actually thinking about going and stopping and putting on my thick, big gloves. There's a little bit of me that's just shivery. And this is definitely, yeah, this is the motorway right next to me. I'm going to cross over it again as we keep doing so. Copenhagen straight on, Odense to the right, that's where we're going. There on the motorway, that's the motorway to Odense. And we're going a long way. A long, slow, much more interesting way. I've just had the little Cali voice tell me that I've been on the road for more than 2 hours. She also said, you've also climbed 500 meters today. Was it 500 or was it 50? I don't really. And she also said, you've covered more than 100 kilometers. Well, that was a while back. But yeah, I was aware. But I suppose it is quite nice to get those little messages, actually. Not just telling you turn left or right or here you go. You know, keeping you in check of yourself, making sure that you check in on yourself from time to time. See there? They are definitely just reaching up out of the sea into the cloud. That is one massive bit of engineering over there. Very interestingly, just as I thought I was going to be forced onto the motorway, it actually took me off that fairly big road, sort of trunk road, onto this little road, past this rather Germanic looking barn village fiefdom. Good lord, look at that. It's massive. How pretty is this? Just literally when I thought I was done with pretty and it was going to take me on the motorways. It's actually a little bit warmer down here as well. Got some protection from the hills. This is going to be a great ride up to this bridge, I think. I must pay attention to the road because this is all just very beautiful. Nothing behind me. Beautiful church, beautiful sky, beautiful plain trail in the sky. And that is totally azure, that sky. Beautiful. What a lovely approach to it.
Turn left.
I'm just coming through this town, which has got some amazing views. Just over there. How nice is that? That's very pretty.